Hey, thank you so much for joining us today on my second episode of the TacTalk Podcast. And today I have a good friend of mine, a young sister, Noma Swazie.
Be serious, Sha.
Yeah, we need to be serious, honestly. So forgive us, guys. Forgive us. Maybe we're here to chat. Please allow us to enjoy ourselves and chat and talk. You can introduce yourself.
Okay, hi guys. I'm Noma Swazie, or Noma or Swazie. Maybe some of you guys know me from my channel. It's Swazie Abroad. Alex will put the link in his thing in the description. He'll put the link in the description. But yeah.
Why are you advertising your channel on my
No,
channel?
you said I must introduce myself.
I'm the one who's supposed to introduce your channel. You were supposed to
like
introduce your name.
Introduce yourself.
Just your name and that's it.
Okay, hi guys. I'm Noma Swazie. I'm from Zimbabwe.
Yes, thank you very much. This is Noma Swazie from Zimbabwe. Yeah, and I'm asking you to please speak in English because this girl can talk in 5 languages in one sentence.
Okay, I'll speak in English.
You are from Zimbabwe, but you don't stay in Zimbabwe.
No, I stay in China.
I mean, when you're back home, where do you stay?
Back home in SA.
SA, what's
South
SA?
Africa.
Yeah, you stay in South Africa, so you can speak various languages, right?
Yeah, but I can speak Shona and Ndebele, because Shona is from my dad's side, and Ndebele, I grew up speaking Ndebele because of my mom. She's from the Ndebele side, so yeah, I can speak those two.
What do you think about people who go to other countries and then lose their identity and start identifying? For example, for you, if you become successful billionaire or something, and then you start saying, "No, I'm not Zimbabwean." And
why would I keep on saying I'm Zimbabwean? I'm joking. I think it's really it's really easy to lose your identity, especially when people like get famous and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I've seen like other people. If you know Nadia Nakai.
Yeah, please. We're
Mazita. Like Mazita. You see, Mazita. Okay, but there's people. Maybe some people don't want to identify as whatever they are because maybe they're embarrassed or something like that. But I think it's really important to be out there and to represent our country. There's this guy on Instagram that I see his videos. He can't speak Shona, that guy. And
no, I have seen. I have seen his videos.
Yeah.
He's so proud to be Zimbabwean.
Yeah,
but
he didn't even grow up in Zimbabwe.
That's why I was about to say that. I think he's proud of being Zimbabwean because he didn't grow up in Zimbabwe.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think
if he had also struggled with us,
like how he did, he wasn't gonna say that.
He would have denied our country as well.
Because the way the questions, everyone's saying, so you guys buy bread with 10 trillion.
Yeah.
And they don't even know that things maybe they've changed and stuff like that. They just keep on saying, so you guys still do this, you guys. So maybe for other people, it can be embarrassing for them, or maybe they just don't want to go through asking replying those questions and stuff like that.
The all the misconceptions about being a Zimbabwean.
Yeah.
Of course, maybe the honest truth is, on this channel, so the hashtag is "Let's Be Real." So we can always try by all means to be real, but we know that there are certain areas we can't enter. But I mean, I think, but I think some of the stuff that people say, especially when it comes to our money, it's a little bit true. The money itself is not very, it's progressing. It's progressing, but right now I don't think it has a value.
Like before, the trillion stage, there was that trillion stage, and then there was the stage when we were literally using dollars and rands. I think things were okay that time. I don't know, but I think so. I'm not sure. And then now it went to that new currency. It did it was going to go somewhere, and then It's now
Which
starting.
one? Which new currency? The bond note.
RTGS.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
the
it's still
bond.
there now.
It's still there, but now
Yeah,
you
it's
know
still
how
there.
much $1 compared to it is.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I have zero clue.
But what I know, at least
you
we're
went
better
home.
than okay.
You went home. No, don't worry, don't worry. But you went home recently, and how was the experience? Did you go to South Africa or you went to
I
Zimbabwe?
went to SA.
You didn't.
I went to South Africa. I didn't have time
to go to Zimbabwe.
Yeah, I just had 1 week. I didn't have time.
Yeah, I also hear things are tough in SA right now.
It's tough. It's tough. I think like if you have money, it's okay. But yeah, things are tough.
Things are real.
Yeah.
A lot of load shedding and stuff.
Yay, load shedding.
Man, what's going on with Africa, man?
I think we just don't want to help each other as countries, you know. We just want to be like, oh, this African country is at the top. They don't want to join together to
help and make things work out for everybody.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Also, if one country is doing well in Africa, they're like, okay, guys, we sympathize, but
yeah, they want to be at the top.
Sort yourselves out.
That's what they want.
Yeah.
They want to be
as long people are talking about them as a big country and they feel good about it. Yeah, but anyways, how does it feel to being a Zimbabwean in China?
In terms of what? In terms of everything.
Everything. Do you feel? Do you walk in your identity when you are in China, or it's more like I'm just a foreigner?
In most of the things, I do walk in my identity, but there are some things that I can't walk in my identity. Okay, so like maybe usually when I meet people and people just assume I'm from South Africa because of my name, but then I say, oh, actually I'm from Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Like when I actually braid hair, so when I have hair appointments, you see other people that just arrive at my doorstep, they're straight speaking Zulu, and then 30 minutes in, they're now asking me like, okay, so you're from SA, right? I'm like, no. I'm from Zimbabwe, and
I do stay in SA.
And like maybe when I do meet other people in functions and stuff, I do say I'm Zimbabwe. But in terms of
culture, your heritage is Zimbabwean. In terms of the food.
I'm Zimbabwean in terms of everything there. I'm Zimbabwean, but maybe in terms of like opportunities. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
opportunities.
Yeah.
Non-native and native. Yeah.
But most probably for other people, would But that thing is really a shocker for me. For those who don't know what we are talking about, we're talking about like Zimbabweans being identified as a native speaking country.
So wait, in native is which one? No, I get confused. Non-native and native. Which one is the one?
Please, we don't want to be embarrassing ourselves on a podcast.
Which one is the English one?
Let's just say the English one is the native.
Okay. But we're not identified as natives. We're identified as non-natives.
Yeah,
they identify us as non-native.
Yeah, they say Zimbabwe is a non-native.
But to be a native, I think we're native. Do you know we speak better English than other people? Of
course, we speak better English than other people, but humbly speaking,
sorry guys. No offense, but
man, but it can be very hurtful sometimes seeing people from other countries who are regarded just because of their skin color.
Can barely even.
They can't even. We are the ones who even taught them English. We're the ones who even taught them English, but because I hold a Zimbabwean passport,
that's a problem. Like non-native. Yeah, so like in terms of those opportunities, I have to leave Zimbabwe unless if it's like something that the person has met me personally, has heard how I speak and stuff like that. I can then say I'm actually from Zimbabwe. But if it's something like over the phone and I'm trying to get an opportunity, I obviously have to say I'm from
SA.
Yes.
Of course, you're going to deny us. But, funny thing is, a lot of people send me some memes saying that Zimbabwean English is not so good. They say we our accent. Is terrible.
But not all of us.
We say Firiji.
No, pane. I want to there's that English when you know the one that people they are referring to is that one. It's giving Zimbabwe. It's that one. Kutike and the Kosolo. You know that.
No, but do you think our accent is terrible? Do you think your accent is terrible?
I don't think my accent is terrible.
Do you think our accent is terrible?
Please comment
down and tell us what do you think. Like, what do you think our accent is terrible? Or tell us if you've met other Zimbabweans that have a terrible
accent. Yeah. Right. Honestly, I have met. But I honestly have met Zimbabweans. No offense, guys. Yes. But that's the English is good, grammar and all that. Yeah. But the accent it's giving. Yeah. It's giving.
it gives Zimbabwe for real.
Yeah, and I think that's why people end up saying Zimbabwe and your English. It's because of that
how we pronounce some certain words. Yeah, and then it becomes a problem. But anyways, among all the foreigners in China, who can you say that they have good accent when it comes to English? Who have you met that you can safely say, okay, these guys from Rwanda, these guys from Burundi.
You're reaching.
These guys, you can say these guys from Liberia can speak.
When I was the
worst. Oh my goodness.
I think honestly speaking, I do think South Africans, no wonder they get these jobs, sure. But I do think some South Africans,
some South Africans are good. They have good accent and
and yes, and some Zimbabweans, sure.
Majority of Zimbabweans. It just depends which rural area you're coming from.
Yeah, which rural area you're coming from.
Or which tribe you're coming from.
Yeah, I think which tribe. Okay. Yeah, so I think Mazita. So I do think South Africans, Zimbabweans, some also some South Africans. I'm not saying all of the South Africans, but South Africans majority I've met, they do have good accents. Yeah. Let me see. Botswana.
Yeah. Botswana.
I only know a few people from Botswana. The ones I know from Botswana.
I was about to say, I think I only know like 2 people.
Yeah, me also. I think I know 3 actually. I know 3. And those,
I know 3.
The 3 I know they have good. And Zambia. I don't know.
I love Zambia, but please.
Zambia is giving.
Zambia is giving Zambia.
Zambia
is giving Zambia.
It's giving Zambia for real.
Yeah.
Let's see what other countries are there. I haven't met much, but Liberia.
What Liberia are you talking about?
I cannot put Liberia there.
No, those people have terrible English.
Yeah. Even like to understand someone speaking, someone from Liberia to understand what they're saying.
Because they say they speak what, Pidgin English or Kolokwa or something.
Yeah, something like that. I can't understand that. I have to use my eyes now to see like your lips move to try and figure out.
It took me time. I think I've just a few Liberians I know understand. That if they speak
maybe if they speak slower.
Yeah. What about people from Nigeria, Ghana?
Nigeria and Ghana, they also speak like their Pidgin English.
Yeah.
And I think they don't care that some of us we can understand like what it means.
They're very confident in their language, so they just speak whatever.
Yeah, and if you don't understand, it's your own problem.
So do you think us Zimbabweans now try too much to like impress and put some accent and some, like we're trying to show people like, yes, we come from a, and we can do it.
Yes, I think we try too much because there's some people who be talking. They put an R where an R is not supposed to go.
Zimbabweans try too much. We need to calm down.
Yeah, relax. We need to like maybe chill a bit. Relax.
Be comfortable. Be safe. Just don't think too much about it.
you see some people, we put an R where it's not even supposed to. A word which doesn't even have R, we are now there. I don't know if I can find an example. What is a word that doesn't have an R?
I don't know. I can't think of any word right now at the top of my
Yeah,
head.
but I also can't think of. But I think we try too much.
Have you met Zimbabweans that pretend they can't speak English?
That
I mean,
pretend they're
Shona. They
Shona.
can't speak Shona. Like,
I don't think so.
No?
Yeah.
Like, every time you meet Zimbabweans, they'll be speaking in Shona.
No, they speak in English. Some of them you then have to be like, how? You
Yeah. Like, you're a Zimbabwean, bro.
Yeah,
what's your problem?
They arrive and like you're speaking English the whole time, and I'm like, oh, maybe, probably.
Yeah.
And then
Most probably this person is not from Zimbabwe.
Then you hear someone speaking to them in Shona, and you're like, you're Zimbabwe.
Yeah. No, I've heard so many incidences like this.
Like that.
Where I get to a place and I'm speaking in English, and then after some time, someone will be like, "Yeah, bro, are you from Zimbabwe?"
Yeah,
Zimbabwe.
Like,
and then after that, we start now going
in Shona.
And the thing with us is, the moment we start speaking in Shona, it's done.
It's done.
We're not coming back to any.
You don't care about other people now. I think me, the thing I do, if I know it's a Zimbabwean gathering, of course I'll go and be speaking in Shona the whole time. But then if it's like mixed with the different people, I don't know who's from where, where. It's kind of hard for me because I feel like people are gonna feel out of place, like, because I know how it feels like to feel out of place. Like, people are speaking French,
people are speaking like French,
and you don't
Arabic,
even know,
man,
you don't even understand what they're saying. So that's why, like, me, when I do get to a setting when I don't know, are they Zimbabweans, are they that, I will speak in English until someone's like, igsh. Are you not?
Zimbabwean or something. Do you think Zimbabweans are united in China? Like, we come together, we help each other when we face problems in situations. Or it's one of those like, hey, into diaspora, like you're gonna see it by yourself, my friend.
I think it depends on, I think, Panama groups.
They're groups, they're always groups. Like,
I think
it just depends on who do you hang around with.
I think so.
Like, who do you click with and stuff. Then
I can never go to a random
Zimbabwe and be like, man, we come from one country, we are united.
Yeah, I think
like how I see I give props to people like people from Morocco when they find each other, like they've
known each other,
or Rwandese, or people that. From I don't know which other country that
I know Morocco and Rwandese, they're like
every time they get to a place, it's like
and them they don't even speak in English. They just
go ahead.
Go ahead.
With the Kinyarwanda and everything, So I think maybe us as Zimbabweans, we also need that.
We need that. I think
especially as Zimbabweans,
I think as Zimbabweans, it depends on which Zimbabwean do you know. Like, if I know you know someone. So if I know you, if we go to a setting, of course I'm gonna go Alex everywhere. I'm not gonna make the effort to say, let me get to know other people.
To know other people and
they say Mazimbo Vanovira. I think no.
I think it's we have an individual mentality. We don't have that union of thinking, you know what, let me also find my fellow Zimbabwean. Oh, South Africans too.
South Africans.
Yeah, South Africans.
They just met and they're already chommy.
They are together, and they always. And I think South Africans, these people put each other onto something big. Like if there is a business, Tanzanians as well. Tanzanians, Moroccans, South Africans, Rwandese. When there is a business, when there is a job opportunity,
they link each other.
They link each other. But for us, like, I want to show, like what we just said, that we want to show that I'm on the top. I'm on the top.
And the way I can put another person into, I think, Mazimbo, a way that they can put another person onto something is if I already know you and maybe we are friends like that, and I'm like, Alex, I wasn't able to do this. Maybe you can do this. Or I saw this, maybe if you want to do this, you can do this. That's the only way. But like, to send that opportunity and send Mugrubu, I have
when,
never
when it comes
seen.
to things about money, Zimbabweans,
That's stingy.
if I find a spot, I am not telling
I'm
nobody.
not telling anyone. I'm the only one who's gonna be going
I'm
there.
not telling nobody. Even if they ask me like, do you have other Zimbabweans you can?
I'm like, no, man.
No, I'm like, no, I'm the only Zimbabwean in China, bro. I don't know anybody.
I don't know anyone else.
But when it comes to, I think there are two. Funny enough, there are two things or two organizations that we put each other on: church and Mafaro, clubbing. These two things.
True.
Yeah,
In my
when it
church,
comes to church,
you get invited.
you get invited.
Guys,
People will come for you. They'll be
as
like,
long as
man,
there's
you
no
need to come
money
to church.
involved.
Yeah, as long as there's no money involved.
Yeah.
You'd be like, brah, you need to come to church.
Yeah,
you know, there is this Bible study. There is this
Mm.
place, you know. You also need to also engage with other people. When it
Yeah.
comes to partying, going to clubs, going to
Yeah,
other
having
places,
to my
or,
bride.
barbecue,
Yeah.
or partying. The things that make you put your money into
Inside,
it, not like you
putting
getting money,
receiving money.
not you receiving money out of
No,
it.
we don't.
They won't link
They
you up.
won't. Yeah, but can I see Mafaro or church? We'll link
Church
each
or
other
all
out.
these things.
Mm.
Yeah. So for you, how has been your experience apart from other things, like in terms of living conditions, surviving? You know,
Survival of the fittest.
you can't leave a place where it's all struggling, and you know you are living by the hour. You don't even know what's gonna happen the next hour, and then you come to a place where you it's supposed to be
but
a good
we are
place, and you are still
I'm still there. I'm still there.
He says the weapons fashioned against me are prospering.
They are prospering. You know. I think for me, you know, it's up and down.
Yeah.
I can't lie, it's up and down. You know, there are sometimes when things are good, sometimes, like, especially how things change so quickly here in China.
Yeah.
1 minute you can be
millionaire.
Yeah.
1 minute you can be Strive Masio.
Yeah, then next minute you're scraping you're looking for coins to just next minute you're cutting your toothpaste.
You just reminded me of that meme of I think like trying to, you know how when your lotion or something is finished and you're crying, you're like
when those stages you just need to apply on your face only. The rest of the body doesn't matter. Just your face and you go.
It can be like that.
Yeah.
Be like that. It's true though. 1 minute you can be Elon Musk.
Yeah, and the next minute you're just in the ghetto.
And then the next minute you're coming from the street.
You're coming from the street. It's like that in China. Like 1 minute is good, 1 minute you are going downhill.
Yeah.
So I think you just need to be. I can't even say prepared because you never know.
There's no preparation.
There's no preparation.
I remember you did on your one video on your YouTube channel, and I think you were talking. Someone had asked a question about money, like
how much
money is in your bank account, and
even you asked me. You think I don't know? Like I don't know.
Mazita. That's what I would Mazita. But like, do you keep money in your wallet?
In my
bank account.
In my bank account.
Do you have savings account?
I don't even have a savings.
Do you even know what a savings account is?
I'm living by, honestly, I'm surviving. I'm not living. I'm literally surviving.
I spoke to someone, and this person is from Congo, and they received a lot of money, and they were telling me that they put their money in their savings account, and I'm like, bruh, I've been here for a long time.
I don't even know how a savings account works.
I've never had a single moment where I'm like, I need to open a savings account.
I don't even know how to open.
So at first I thought he's saying, like, for example, I have many bank cards. You know the reason why I have many bank cards is because China is not serious. These people, they'll make you. Anyways, we don't want to get into the frustrations into
that. You end up crying here. You go and shake the camera.
We might even start mentioning names. We might even start mentioning names here. But anyways, I thought this person was saying they put into one of their account that they don't They don't
Don't
use.
use.
They
That's what
didn't
I
link
think
that
a
account
savings
to their
is
Alipay or their WeChat.
Mm.
No, this person said they actually have a savings account where they tell the bank that I don't want to access this money until this certain time.
Oh.
Yeah, it's possible.
Oh.
You can do it. She say, oh, she doesn't even know that she can do it.
Is that how a savings account works?
I think so.
But I see my sister was like she tried to put Kamari into savings account. No, because she was like, I was trying to save, and she's like, I tried to put money in a savings account, and she's like, hey, next thing I saw, I'm taking that money from the savings.
You can put money in the savings account today and take it tomorrow.
You take it. But I think the best way to save money in China, I've found out. I don't have a savings account. I don't put money even in my bank account.
Yeah.
Because one thing, Didi is snatching that money from my bank card, and I'm like, but I wanted to use it for something
else.
Yeah. So I just make sure that I have enough money that I need maybe for that week inside my phone, maybe my Alipay or WeChat, and then the rest of my money that I need to save up. Not savings, like save up so that I can use later on in the month or whatever. I make it into cash.
Yeah, I for me as well, I have 2 ways. The first one is removing the money from the bank card and making it into cash, and then or I can give to someone I really trust.
Okay. So you don't trust yourself?
No. No. A big no. No. I don't trust myself. Because I haven't had the privilege of staying with a lot of money for a long time. Yeah, I think that really affects a person. Of course, maybe for some people they can be like, no, saving money is about discipline. But I think
honestly, I don't think it's about discipline. Those people, they have a lot of money, they be spending all the time. It's not about discipline. It's just they have a lot of money and they spend to the point they don't even see I'm spending money every day. But I think
because they have sufficient of it. So it's not like it's not like they will struggle. But I think for some people they would say, which is very difficult for me. You are studying international economics and trade. How is it? Do you guys focus on? Do you guys talk about these kind of topics on savings and stuff, or that's for people who do finance and all this?
No, we actually do a bit of finance, accounting, and stuff. They don't talk about saving. They just talk about
because someone said that even if you have 100 yuan, you can still save that. You just need to say, I'm removing 10% of that.
Yeah, you can actually. I'm actually reading this book. What's it called? The Richest Man in Babylon. That book is actually quite good. Like, if it teaches you that if you have money, even no matter how little money you're getting, they say the percentages you should take out to save. Also, you can take out to eat, because you can't just be working. I know people can say we have to work and not eat. But you can't just be working and not also enjoying that money, because you're gonna feel like it's a burden. I'm just going there and so at least enjoy it to show a little bit. A little bit.
And then you can
the rest you save, the rest you do this with it. Really opens your eyes and shows you I think if you get money, you should do this, you should do this. And when you've saved enough for you to do something with that money, then you get into something so that your money can make money and the money can make money and so on. So I think it's
it's a little bit difficult though.
It is hard.
Especially here where you don't have a stable job.
And you never know what's happening
tomorrow. You can literally save money today and then boom, you go for 6 months, you have no money, have nothing. And you can't really be asking money from back home all the time, because you already know their situation as well.
Hey, this person,
I'm like, bruh, we're also you're like, we're also struggling here.
We're also struggling, so, and I'm sure they also will be used to the thing that most of the time you don't even ask for money, you're just fending for yourself. Now for you to then come and ask for money, they're like, what's up? And they don't understand like things can be good and things can be bad.
And things can be bad as well.
Because you're in China, automatically things are good because you're in China.
Things are cheap, things are affordable, so you're gonna make it anyways.
Yeah.
So how do you survive then? Like how do you keep up with your living stuff?
You really wanna know?
Yeah. Maybe people may think you're selling some.
Maybe I'm selling something.
Maybe you're selling something.
Maybe I'm selling something.
I don't want you to get into certain details because we're not supposed to be talking about that. But I'm just saying, like, just maybe it's some little things. Like you talked about doing people's hair.
Yeah, like most of the time I do people's hair, and that's how I get most of my money.
Did you learn it here, or like you really
actually,
know how to do it before?
When I came from home, I knew how to do like my cornrows, but only with your own hair. And I knew how to do my bands.
My bands. Yeah, but I was actually watching a video this other time where someone was telling us the English words.
What is it called?
I don't know. I forgot. Why should I be keeping these in my head?
Yeah, I only knew how to do those, and I knew how to do them on myself. So when I came with a hairstyle which lasted me about like 3 months, and then now I took it off. And I want to braid my hair.
Yeah.
And the girl who said that she could braid my hair, she braided it, but I didn't.
You never know.
But anyways,
video may reach.
That passed.
Now she's there sitting like, so you told me it was nice. You know how people can be lying.
Yeah. So after that, I actually noticed, you know what? And that at that time, I don't think there was anyone in the city doing hair. Was there? I don't think so.
No.
So I decided to say, you know what, let me try and do on myself. I watched some videos on Instagram and on YouTube.
Yeah.
So that's how I learned, and I braided myself, and then I learned how to do cornrows on my roommate. She was insisting, you can learn on me. I was like, okay, fine. I think she just wanted to get her hair done. She just
she knew this was for free, bro.
Yeah, she knew it was for free. She just wanted to get her hair done. And so obviously when I was starting out, when things like I started doing better, I then started to braid people, obviously charging a bit of money because I was like, this is not even that good quality for me to charge. And then as I got better, of course, I increased my prices. Now I even braid people like from out of city. People come.
Well, that's
cool. I can renew locks. I can do a lot of things now. So I think God has gifted me with
man, the talent of the hands. Man. We will always appreciate what our parents have taught us from home. One thing I know, Zimbo, you never struggle to the point where you're like, I'm dying.
there's one thing someone always used to say, like, there's one thing I like about Zimbabweans, like, they always find a way. Yes, they will always find a way to get their money.
Find a way.
So if this is not working, the other thing will work.
The other thing will definitely work for us. So as a Christian, and you're here in China, and you have heard a lot about, there are no churches, there are no this. How has your faith, has it grown? Has it been stagnant? Has it deteriorated, or what? How has it been like? Because for most people, honestly, they don't know that majority, 99.9% of Zimbabweans come from a Christian background. Yeah, whether you are serious about it or you're not serious or whatever it is, you grew up in church. Yeah,
that's true.
So
honestly speaking, when I
you're like, I'm happy. There's no church.
No.
Party after party. I don't feel guilty.
Yeah, I feel guilty sometimes. Honestly speaking, like the first days I came, do I say religion? What do I say? My faith.
Your faith,
and that's what religion. Like first days when I came to, honestly speaking, my faith kind of dipped. Went down.
Leave that word. Just find another.
Down.
It went down.
It went down. No, but I think that joke which says puts me down here. But anyways, it went down. Honestly, my first days, because we got here, there was no church, no nothing, and then Then there was that time we had Bible study.
Yeah.
Then that time Bible study, we then it was coming back.
Yeah.
I may know what happened. You guys then decided to say, guys, everyone venture on their own.
Yeah.
I just saw a notification in the group. Everyone venture on their own. Hey. Then after that time, later, a time when I was like, it started to deteriorate again. But then recently, like maybe from last year, it's actually coming back up. Because you know what, guys, I've gone through some tough time, and I can really see like, guys, God here is really is really doing the things, He's standing on business for me, like
standing on,
like so
foundation.
So recently I'm like, it's going like this, appreciating. People will then think I'm stupid. People think I'm stupid, but it's appreciating, like
not appreciating.
Accelerate, going up. Going up. Because like I've seen, like in the past few months, God has really done like a lot of great things for me. Like sometimes I would feel like, man, like here I'm not gonna like make it through stuff like that, but I actually see like, hey, we are going.
We're moving.
Yeah, we're moving, and things are really like looking good. I always tell this guy, and then one of my neighbors, I always tell him, Nigel,
Mazita.
But then I had been telling like the past few months, I'm always telling him like, Shaka, I feel like God has been really doing well for me, because sometimes I feel like, here I'm not gonna even make it or stuff like that, but you see, we're actually going, things are getting better and stuff like that. So I just feel like as we're in China, that we're not allowed to have we are not allowed to have congregation. I don't know if
gatherings and church
like
gatherings.
I think there's other cities they have churches.
There are churches.
How come to you so?
There are churches. So the thing, the law that I know about China when it comes to churches is the one registered church is or denomination is the Roman Catholic, right? But this Roman Catholic is under the Chinese government.
The Chinese government.
So if you want to now come with your own denomination or church or whatever that is that you're coming with, you need to submit under the
Roman Catholic.
So they would give you like certain guidance, like don't talk about this, don't read these certain scriptures, don't do this, don't. So it's like monetized. So that's why there's very few, because you know how us Africans, we're like, bruh, we need to be free. This is demonic. Why are you restricting me from prayer? This, this is a weapon fashioned against us. So it takes a lot of it takes a lot of logistics that people are not patient about. We're like, we want to be playing drums, we want to be speaking in tongues,
we want to be
all these. So when they tell you, no, calm down, I had to actually learn to pray calmly and, just find different ways of praying. Yeah, of course. Finding different ways of praying. It's not always about the So China has taught me that because of that,
I also realized like if you want to like stay in that zone, which you appreciate with your faith, you just have to push by yourself, or push with people, or you have to
people
push
that are
with people who are also willing to go with you day by day. I think that's,
which is difficult, because I think a lot of people feel so condemned. It's very difficult for you to be living a Christian life in China.
It's hard,
because people are already expecting you to fail. They're like, you're the same person we met in the club yesterday.
Are you the same person?
So why are you telling me about God? Who are you?
Who are you now?
Reading the Bible.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I was actually about to say. Like, most of the time, for like judgment, maybe we just feel it like that. But I know people will be also thinking like, Bro, what's up? Yesterday I saw you doing this.
The same pastor you had yesterday is the one that is even
How come
organizing
the everything, sending messages in the group chat.
He's even the one that is organizing everything. Yeah, so I really understand that, and I think I'm gonna get really deep into that on another episode, by myself. But for you saying that you just had to pick up your faith by yourself.
By myself.
And now it's you don't feel pressured.
No, I don't feel pressured. And I don't feel pressured. I don't feel judgment.
Yeah.
But because before I used to feel judgment, like someone, maybe they see me in the club yesterday.
Yeah, so they're like, bro.
Now they see me, they're like, Swazie, what's up? Like,
this, why are you on your knees?
Why now?
What's going on?
What's going on? But now I'm actually at a stage where I feel like, you know what? As long me and my God, they are good. So
as long as you have a good relationship with your God. I don't go to the clubs. I don't do all those other things. But I also have other problems or challenges that I have that I face. So at first, for me, I also used to kind of judge people. Like I'm thinking, ratchet. I'm thinking it's giving more. It's giving prostitute.
That's a ratchet.
But God always reminds me that I'm also a work in progress. I
also have my own demons that I'm also fighting.
A work in progress, and we are all growing.
Yeah.
I stopped going to the club not because of church. I just stopped going to the club because of growth.
Yeah.
Like just the phase. At the end of the day, it just phased out.
It will grow out of you. You can't, because you realize maybe when we go, it's the same thing,
repetition of what is
happening. Something. So maybe sometimes you notice yourself going less and less and less and less until you get to the point that you don't even go anymore.
Is it more of a craving of acceptance of being, since majority of the people are living that kind of life, so it's more like if I don't, then I become a monopoly.
No, not at all. Is it monopoly? Yeah. I was now processing in my head. I'm like, no. Honestly, for me, it's not because of that. I feel like I go because it, to be happy.
It's a place of exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's nice. Like sometimes memories. The next day it's not gonna and stuff like that. But when I don't feel like going, I actually don't go, because then she told me, I'm just going. Why am I going?
Yeah.
I'm just going because I have nothing to do. No. So most of the times I do go, maybe I go to just enjoy with my friends.
Yeah. Which, if you say this to people in Africa, they'll be like, you are lost.
I'm lost.
You are lost, completely lost, and you need help. But
no, but it's just a phase, Sha. I'm in my early 20s.
like I said, I think I have a different understanding now. I think if you have a religious mindset, it's more like bash. Like
you're like, she's ratchet. This one.
You're going to hell. You're going to hell. Straight up, you're going to hell. But I think I have like a different mentality. Honestly, of course, I'm not saying I accept sin or I've come to a point where I'm comfortable with sin, but now I'm just saying that
you do
I have
understand.
a different understanding of
that's true.
Like,
because there's some people who don't even go out. You don't go to the club and stuff like that. But maybe
they do like
they do other things which are ratchet.
Serious. More serious than what you're
what
doing.
I'm doing. What am I doing? I'm just going to to 2 minutes and then I'm back home.
At the end of the day, it's not about comparison.
Yeah.
As long you yourself are having a good relationship with the
God.
Father.
And I think that's the main point.
I think that's a very, very important point.
It's not about judgment. It's not about comparison. It's not about anything.
Yeah. Last but not least, tell me about food. What do you miss home the most?
Everything, man. Ish. You know, when I went home last year, I feel like it was yesterday, but it was like 6 months ago now, maybe 5 months ago. I didn't eat rice. I didn't eat all those things. I'm like,
rice here.
Yeah, every day. Like,
every day.
Every day we're eating rice here. So when I went home, I like really ate like sadza, whatever you want to call it.
Ugali.
Yeah, and mazondo. In English.
Trotters.
For the cow.
Are they also trotters though? I think they're those things just called trotters.
Yeah, the trotters.
Yeah.
And I ate those. Tripe maguru. I don't know. Tribe. Ungati inazi tribe.
I don't know.
I like really ate the things like traditional things. Those things we'll be saying when I was at home, the things I was saying, if my mom is cooking them, I'm like, sure, guys.
Yeah.
We're eating this again. Again.
Yeah.
But now
it's like
even me, I'm even like craving salsa. I'm like, is this me?
Yeah.
That's why it's like, oh crap,
yeah.
So I miss a lot of things from home, especially like the traditional things, the things that those things that we just used to resent and be like, I can't believe we're eating this again today. Yeah. I miss like all those things.
Yeah. No, it's true. I think I always talk about this, like so many things that I would be like, no, when I was at home. I'll be like, what is this? Mnyeve? What is Mnyeve? But now I really miss that. Even if I don't like it, I just
be like, I need Mnyeve.
The way I used to hate beans. I used to hate beans. But now I'll be like,
now say
I can pay money
for beans.
For someone to just make
beans. And it's like me, the way I make the beans is like, it's not same vibes as how they make it at home. No matter how long I boil those beans,
it's not working.
It's not working. I don't know. Is it the beans they're different or what? So even like no matter how much we try and make that food from home, it's not the same as home.
Yeah. All right, talk about your channel now. Tell us about your channel. Where can people find you?
Okay.
Where can people find you? What are you doing on your channel? What do you talk about? If there's anybody who's interested in getting to know
my channel.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys can find me on Instagram. I'm on Instagram, Swazie _43.
Yeah.
It's the same one for TikTok. I think.
Which doesn't work in China.
Anyways,
continue.
Yeah, but anyways, we are hustlers here. The one thing China has taught me is to be a hustler in everything. So if you can find me on Instagram, you will see my TikTok is there. I think my YouTube is on Instagram as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my Facebook. But Facebook. Who uses Facebook?
I use Facebook. Don't be talking like you're some.
Maybe you're old. I don't know.
Don't get into it.
Maybe you're old. I don't know.
Who's old?
I don't know.
Yeah, Facebook. Snapchat.
Snapchat, and I don't even know my handle of Snapchat. I just know I have Snapchat. If you want to ask me my DM,
Are you single? Are you single for people to be DMing you?
Guys, I'm single, but I don't know.
Do you respond to DMs? That's the question. Do you respond to DMs?
Maybe I will respond. But I'm single, guys. No, but not being taken.
What is that?
I'm not ready to be taken.
Oh, you're not ready to be taken.
Maybe I'm.
But you will respond to DMs.
I will respond. Yeah.
And social media platforms.
Yeah, and if you want to know about my channel, it's hard to find now because early days, guys. But you can search _Swazie _abroad.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely put them in the description below.
Yeah. I usually just do food
on the channel, on the YouTube channel.
Yeah. I think I've mainly done food.
Eating weird food, but anyways.
It's not weird.
No. People are gonna see that on your
they're
channel.
Gonna see. Maybe the one weird thing was the frog thing. But mainly food, and I did like maybe for girls, like it's kind of hard to keep up. I know it's matching.
Skincares and stuff.
Not skincare.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
The lashes one I did. What is it called? what is it called? Like, as a group?
Aren't they like cosmetics?
Yeah, something like that. No, cosmetics and makeup.
Yeah.
Okay,
Eyelashes are not part of cosmetics,
that one for the lashes.
Yeah.
I did lashes, and the other day I did the hair. So maintenance. Baskana, girls. Girls, those who want to like learn how to do your self-maintenance, you can also learn there. I also do that day because it's kind of hard to know every day paying money. Hey guys.
All right. You can definitely find her on her Instagram, and then I think from Instagram, then it'll be easy for you to like find the others, social media platforms, which is great. Thank you so much for joining.
But if you can't find me, you know what? You guys can just DM Alex, and he will send you.
Don't DM me. Don't DM me. Thank you so much for coming on my podcast.
You're welcome.
Is the second episode.
Thank you.
Yeah, and really had so much fun having you.
Me too. I was so excited. I was telling Alex from last week. I was like, I'm so excited.
Yeah. But thank you for coming. If you want to see more of Swazie, we're gonna do another episode. We actually have already spoken about it, but we're not gonna mention what we're talking about on that episode. But we will definitely have another episode. I'm just gonna have her again on another episode and more if you know, if it permits
by
us.
popular demand.
By popular demand.
Yeah.
But show your support by watching this video, sharing, subscribing, and liking this video, and commenting what you think we should improve, and you know, those kind
stuff
of things.
Like that. And what you also want to hear about then.
And what you want to hear about, like
that's my channel.
This is taking over my channel, like as if this is some together. We're not. This is tech.
No, it's only to help Alex. No self-beneficial on my side. Only help Alex.
This is us signing out.
Bye.
Thank you.